Good day and welcome to the dining room table. Mayor Adams' water taste test at Jacob Riis NYCHA houses after concerns from residents again. Here is Mayor Adams being asked about the water at Jacob Riis houses. He said he's going to take a taste test. He's also going to explain with his administration the testing that they've done, and then we're going to see him do a taste test. So let's listen.
First, I'm going to go over to Reese and drink some water. That's the best test I know. If I'm willing to drink it, uh, we showed that before, and the water's safe. Uh,
If I could just add more information about Reese houses. So, of course, we take our water supply quality in the city very, very seriously, whether it is across NYCHA developments or anywhere in the city. And I just want to be very clear that there is no arsenic in the water. There has never been in the city's housing supply. As folks might remember, back in 2022, with a false positive due to a lab error, since then, more than 500 water samples have test samples have been taken from roof tanks to inside apartments to other locations, and though that testing has shown conclusively no water quality concerns at Reese houses. The last of those tests happened as recently as last month. And so the results of the 500 test samples are available publicly. And we just want to make sure that the residents of Reese houses and all New Yorkers know that we take any and all questions about water quality seriously, but there is no arsenic at Reese houses. And I want to turn it over to my colleague, DM Joshi, to talk more about the very rigorous testing protocols that DEP and other agencies take to ensure water quality across the city.
So the key role of DEP is to ensure that the water flowing into the building is safe, and they do, with NYCHA housing as well as all housing, consistent and vigorous tests. The key here is it's multiple tests. Vendor integrity, a qualified professional, a vendor that has a good track record for testing, but also multiple tests. The 2022 example is what happens when you rely on a single test versus multiple tests, and it turned out to be a false positive. So DEP has done multiple tests in the area. April 2024 was the last batch of testing that they did, and all of the results came out negative.
Now you have Mayor Adams taking his taste test at Jacob Riis houses. Let's watch.
New York water.
How is it?
I love New York water.
Can you tell us a little about why you came here today?
Leading from the front, there were some concerns about tenants, particularly with lead. We were here a short time. I believe it was last year sometime, and 2 years ago. Time flies. And we wanted to make sure that, number one, you could see that if I'm willing to drink from the same water that I'm asking residents to drink from, but we're going to constantly stay on top of this issue. You never want to dismiss a complaint that someone has. But my goal is just to come and tell the residents of Reese that I'm willing to drink what I ask you to drink.
The one resident who did test positive for high levels of arsenic, who even says she wasn't drinking the water, but just isn't sure what was causing it exactly, and is still trying to get to the bottom of it. She wants more tests specific to her building, to her apartment, and just some reassurance that it's not the water because she's not drinking it.
And that's what NYCHA must make sure our water is good. And that's their role to do. And I'm going to, in partnership with the monitor and the whole team, we're going to do that. But I wanted to send, being a mayor is not only being substantive, but it's being symbolic. This is my symbolic gesture. Make sure the water is healthy is my substantive action that I must take. But I still want to call, give me back NYCHA. This pseudo relationship of we don't know who's in control, the relationship we have with monitors and everything. I want to be held responsible. Just as we were able to land the NYCHA Land Trust, we were able to put NYCHA in our budget, housing budget. There's so much we've been doing. I